Hello YouTube, and this is going to be another video of driving a two-wheel drive truck in a snowstorm. And so here in Ontario we're getting one of the year's first ice storms. There's kind of some granular ice pellets on the ground, so I'm just going to show you what it's like driving around a little bit. There are a few wrecks on the road today, so it's not the easiest driving conditions, but I'm doing okay. I've got my all-terrain tires on, and I've got about 400 to 450 pounds of water in the bed of the truck. So feeling pretty confident driving around this afternoon. You can see, I apologize for the view. I can't really set the camera up any higher than it is, so you're getting a lot of dash in the dashboard in the field of vision. Apologize for that. So here I am going up a fairly steep hill. And yeah, a little bit of fishtailing there, but not too bad at all. Still getting my way up this hill just as well as any of the cars are. I don't think anything has been out plowing or salting or anything. Looks like the city was caught completely unawares this time around. So just relying on my own gusto. There we go. Yeah, definitely can feel the truck working at getting some traction, but it's doing okay. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm moving. Oh, this person here. Oh. Behind this Ford Focus here. Whoa, deep snow. This area here is a lot easier. I'm on kind of one of the more main roads of my city where there's just I don't think there's been any plowing or salting or anything, but there are certainly a lot of people driving on this stretch of roads. It's the ice and snow is being beaten down a little bit. There. Go. Everybody's driving kind of slow right now, not just me. But the good old rear wheel drive is doing just fine. Thank you very much. I'm going to move into this lane, go through a little bit deeper snow here. There we go. Shame to be stopping at all of these lights. It is easier to drive around when you have a little bit of momentum going and you don't have to constantly start up again from nothing, but make and do. this ford here. Get another light. Oh, just turned green. Bit of a hill here, not too steep, and as you can see, I do just fine. Even when I go through snow here, there's no issue. Just chug right along. Stop at a red. Right. There's some snow. And just chugging along. I'm gonna move into this lane. Kind of like driving through a snow cone right now. That's the consistency of the ice and snow on the road. It's definitely not just snow, it's sort of a slushy ice substance. So it's kind of granular. So it's yeah, just sort of a slippery mix. Fairly dense too. You can really, oh, here comes a plow. Move over here. Give him enough room. So they're finally getting out and on it. I'm sure there are a lot of unhappy plow drivers who don't particularly like being out working on a Sunday morning. These guys here. Back into my own lane. I'm going just slightly less than the speed limit here. For this stretch of road, it's 60. I'm going about 50, although now I'm up to 60, so pretty well going the speed limit. In less than ideal conditions, so that's not too bad. Really not having any issues here. I actually kind of like the challenge of driving a rear wheel only truck in the winter. It sort of motivates you to be a better driver, to be a wise driver, a prudent driver, to really think about what you're doing, really test your skills. Pardon my language. It's just a very rude individual who didn't slow down when they could see that I was trying to get into the other lane to avoid the wreckage. But anyway. just to make a point. There we go. Yeah. Maybe kick up some ice pellets into their windshield. So great to put some weight in your truck in the back. I can't tell you. You really thank yourself for doing it on a day like today. Like, you just feel so much stability when you do that. And you know, it's best to actually spend the money on a good weight system like SureTrax that really keeps the weight right over the rear axle, which is where you want it. You don't have stuff, you know, moving around, potentially compromising the effectiveness of the weight system. As might happen if you know, just throw salt bags or something in the back. This really gives you sort of maximum traction and efficiency if you actually buy the right product. So I'd encourage you to do that for your own truck, whether you have a rear wheel like mine or whether you have a 4x4 but you know you'll be driving around a lot in two-wheel drive, as most people do, even in the winter. Yeah, it's a very good investment. And I guess that's it for now. Thank you for watching.